I'm gonna do this real super quick. This seems to be more the age of well, the half-hearted. Let's put it that way. Where it's the technicals, middle of the road. However you see it, it's like, do you see a bunny or a duck? It's that whole picture thing between love and hate. It's like, well, what do you see? Well, I clearly see this. It's like, what do you see? Well, I standing over here, I see that. It's like, okay, can we actually do any? Can anyone actually commit to if it's a real bunny or a duck? Are these characters in a relationship or aren't they? Is interspecies reviewers going? If you're gonna license the damn thing, you should know what you're doing. And it's like everyone's just willing to just backpedal. They're in a relationship. Oh no 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 no! Princess Bubblegum and Marceline are not in a relationship. No 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 no. Samakori or whatever, and it's Korra. That whole thing, and it's like as soon as someone does like the ever so slight nod, and people are like, he nodded, they nodded, and it's like, no, 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 we didn't nod, no, no, I was just, stretching my neck, it's it's just the age of, you know, backpedaling, it's like trying to save face because remember, image matters so much that you gotta look good to everybody. It's like in high school, you got to appease all your friends. You have the biker, the jock, the the lab geek, the valedictorian. It's like if you're friends with all the dramatic stereotypes from high school, and you gotta appease all of them at once, and can't look bad in front of anyone. And it's like you can't appease everyone all the time. You can't satisfy everyone all the time. You can't give everybody what they want, what they expect from you all the time. And so creators want to be not necessarily edgy, but they want to be a bit more productive. They want to be new age, open minded, because that's what their fans keep cheering about. We want to see serious matters. We want to see you know something not for children. We kind of want our not necessarily sexually raunchy stuff, but we want more mature matters and materials for your mid teens. What is there for the mid to late teens audience out there that's animated? Possibly Stripperella, but that's again it's too cornball for people to like. I think that's was its downfall. They made it too cornball. Um, the Adventures of El Super Bistro. Um, I have a ton of adult rated animated features in my collection somewhere on the other side of this mess. There's a wall like this one where it has anime. I have that lined up. I have its own section over there. And that's the thing. How many other people, or let alone mid to late teens, actually watch that or even know it exists? What's out there for them? Nothing. So that's why there isn't a market for it because you can't just commit to something. And what I want to talk about is interspecies reviewers. Funimation, apparently, even if you have different departments doing the licensing for convenience and then the dubbing and distribution over here, the thing is that shouldn't you have at least read the freaking synopsis? It's like, or not just go off of the manga. It's like, look at the material. If this is what you are licensing, Funimation, read the synopsis for the anime. Watch the anime and say, are you sure that falls within our purview? Yeah, but then it's like, passing the baton. Here you go, here you go, here you go. And then finally get to the guy, somewhere further down the line. And it's like, oh, wait, this isn't our purview. This isn't our standards of practices. And everyone else is like, it doesn't. It's like, you go through all the work to, you know, get it, bring it over here in the middle of the process, and then like backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. We got to look good in front of everybody. But then you piss off everybody who saw it and said, who saw the couple of episodes and even saw the dub. And I'm thinking to myself, well, they actually are decent enough characters because they're not unlikable douches. They're not exactly the bestest people in the world, but but they have likable enough personalities and lines. I even saw a couple of 20-second shot of the dub, and what I saw was actually pretty good. They could have easily have been like those side characters in Green Green, those three assholes, or the other three assholes in My Girlfriend is a Gal. You know, they could have easily been more like them. But what I saw for the little bit that I was able to see was they weren't. They were just a bit more likable characters. And so it's like, well, if what I the little bit I saw I liked, what's so wrong about it? Well, it has sex in it, and it's like it has sex in it. I did not realize. Oh wow, it's not over explicit. It's more of a still shot and some, and kind of more how do you shoot that for porn anyway type of moment with the tentacle girl. So it's not it's not all that much different. It's only slightly more than what any of their other titles are. I mean, hell, they have Valkyrie Drive for fuck's sakes. Sorry for the profanity. 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 Valkyrie Drive is where the main plot is where, in order to transform into a weapon, you need to orgasm your partner. I'm not making that up. It's a 12 episodes? Yeah, 12 episodes and an OVA. Yeah, I think it has an OVA. But it's like 12 episodes. And yeah, that's the plot. That's one of the main um uh um not plot device. Was it plot device? Or one of those things. That's one of the main elements of the anime. That's a bit more than Freezing. Freezing just had a lot of topless shots. Um, High School DxD had a lot of topless shots, some sexual tension, a lot of flirting, clothes disintegrating, but no one ever really got anywhere. This is an anime that actually says these characters are actually getting some. Is that a bad thing? Is it overly explicit? No. It just feels like this is their job. This is the occupation. See them at their job. And quite frankly, they give glowing reviews on the women they sleep with. And it's like this kind of like insightful thing where it's like, I did not know that. Because you're in a world full of a bunch of different species. So it kind of helps. So it's a learning experience for all the other characters. Uh, so it's a unique story. It's told a bit well from what I've seen. And I just don't understand how much difference is it. Is this because of Sony, or is this because you were caught more off guard, you know, and you were early enough to backpedal out of it? Again, I don't know, but it just seems like this is the age of half-heartedness and technicalities. Well, technically yes, but also technically no. And that still shot, we could just edit that out for the foreign market. The kiss for with the a gay kiss with Aqualad. Yeah, that's a still shot, and I'm pretty sure they're just gonna edit that out for the foreign market. Because why wouldn't it? Why bother animating something we're just gonna edit out anyway? So yeah, what was the fucking point with him looking like him and the girl that just recently turned into a mer girl? Like, why would they have that look of like like love at first sight look. It's like, then what was the point of that? It's like, huh. Uh, look, I'm going to just go over here, not deal with this shit. So again, it's aggravating being a guy who. Oh, sorry, a guy. Sorry, where are my manners? A person who likes animated features and movies. I like a good story, no matter the medium. To see a product and people just be so half-hearted. It's like they're so tentative and they're just willing to backpedal. As like, what was it? The doctor said when facing those in the Return of Doctor Mysterio. He says, "I've drawn a line in the sand, and you should be moving away from it with awesome speed or tremendous speed." And it's like that. They're willing to just go back like as as fast as they can to try and save face. And it's if anyone who's seen an an 80s high school movie will tell you, you can't appease everyone. You could be popular, sure, but you can't satisfy everyone. I always was in the camp of just find a niche that you like, that you're good at, and go for it. I'm not here to make the maximum amount of money by bring in the kiddies, you bring in the parents, do the short in front of the movie is not going to do very well in order to get butts in the seats. Why do you think we had the Olaf Holiday Adventure and Frozen Fever shorts put in front of movies that honestly would not have done well if left alone to stand on their own merit? You know, it's like these underhanded schemes to try to make more money, but at the same time, try to appease everyone enough, but you're pissing off a lot of people because you're trying to appease everyone instead of just go after your crowd. Goes, what is John Wick? John Wick is an over the top action flick. It's not trying to appease to the soccer moms. It's not trying to appease 5-year-olds. It knows what its audience is. It plays to that, and just it really just goes there. Like, wow, movie, okay. It's like I didn't realize you were gonna go there, but I'm really glad you did. So I guess that's all I wanted to say. So it's why everyone's so frustrated and upset with movies and media and creators now. It's just everyone is just so scared of their image. That's all it is now. It's his image. You gotta look good. I tried looking good. Do people come walking up to me? I interact with people. Did they ask me for my number? Some, but those aren't actually people you really want to deal with. Yeah. So trust me when I say I've tried to look good. That still hasn't got me anywhere. But then, of course, socializing is a lot more than just looking good. All right, it's gone on long enough. All right, so optics do matter, but you have to be you have to be everyone just needs to calm the fuck down and just be smart about stuff and just play to your audience. Find your branch audience, your narrow niche, and just dedicate yourself to that. And for the love of God, just take more time to write your moral stories. If you're going to tell a moral story, tell a moral story. and take your time with it to get it right. Don't rush it. That's why Venture Brothers is awesome, going on 6 seasons, even when the boring episodes are still entertaining enough to watch once in a great while, as opposed to the more popular episodes that I like, I watch a lot more frequently. So, and that's why MLP sucks, and I'm just like, everyone's just so over it by the end, is because they just